Hey guys, Nightwing19 here. So Marvel has released the first trailer for Ant-Man. I'm going to give you a breakdown of the whole trailer, talk about the origins of some characters, and how I think the entire movie is going to go down. So pretty much the trailer introduces us to all the major characters of the movie. We have Hank Pym, played by Michael Douglas. In the comics, Hank Pym was the first Ant-Man. He created Ultron, but Marvel decided to give that to Tony Stark in Avengers Age of Ultron because Marvel wasn't ready to do an Ant-Man movie. Hank Pym in the movie is going to be the mentor to Scott Lang, played by Paul Rudd. Scott Lang in the comics becomes the next person to don the Ant-Man suit. He stole the suit in an effort to save his daughter who was really ill. He went to Cross Tech Enterprises so he could get help from a doctor who could save his daughter's life. The doctor was held prisoner by a criminal, and Scott saved the doctor, who later on saves his daughter's life. Scott was going to turn himself in for stealing the Ant-Man suit, but Pym told him that he could keep it and that he could become the next Ant-Man after he had learned what Lang had used the suit for. In the movie, Scott is a thief, much like in the comics, who steals in order to support his family, which is just him and his daughter Casey. Pym is going to give Lang a second chance, and he is going to have him don the Ant-Man suit so that he can use its powers for the greater good. Darren Cross, played by Corey Stoll, he is a protege that was mentored by Pym. He later grows up and steals Pym's company and makes his own Ant-Man suit called Yellow Jacket. Yellow Jacket in the comics is actually Hank Pym himself. Pym accidentally spilled a bunch of chemicals, changing his personality. He took on the identity Yellow Jacket, and with this identity he proposed and married Janet Van Dyne, aka the Wasp, and starts fighting crime as the Yellow Jacket. So they're mixing and matching a lot of aspects of Hank Pym with other characters. If you don't know, in the comics, Hank Pym has had a bunch of different personalities. He was Giant Man at one point in the comics. He developed a method of increasing his size, and he preferred growing than shrinking. Then he became Goliath. He was still in his increased size stage, but he was stuck in this form, so he couldn't shrink down to his normal self. He was even Wasp for a brief period of time. There's a possibility that the idea of increasing size can be brought up in the movie. I don't think so. I think they'll save that for the future. Hope Van Dyne is being played by Evangeline Lilly. In the comics, she becomes the villain Red Queen after her father, Hank Pym, died. In the movie, it appears that she'll be one of the good guys, at least by the end of the movie. She's a bit distant from her father after her mom, Janet Van Dyne, left, and she is helping Darren Cross take over Pym's company. Throughout the movie, Hope is going to come to senses, resolve her conflict with Pym, and help him and Scott to stop Cross from whatever his evil plans are. There could be a possibility that she could become the Wasp since Janet isn't going to show up in the movie. We could get a small tease to her becoming the Wasp, and in the future, we'll see her as the Wasp. Ant-Man is going to be the last movie of Phase 2. It was originally going to be the start of Phase 3, but they changed it. Ant-Man is going to be a bit different. It's going to be different from any other Marvel movie we have seen so far. It's pretty much sending the message that anyone can become a superhero, even if you're a thief like Scott Lang. How I think the entire movie is going to play out is that Pym will recruit Scott to become Ant-Man. Darren Cross will reveal his big plan, resulting in Hope joining Pym and Lang, and later stopping Cross in the end. So it's pretty cut and dry to this moment. So here's my question for you. Do you think that Ant-Man will be a success or not? Leave your thoughts in the comments below and subscribe for more Ant-Man and Marvel videos. Subscribe to my other channel, Jedi450, and follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and Tumblr for updates on the Marvel Cinematic Universe and more. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.
Scott, I've been watching you for a while now. You're different. Now, don't let anyone tell you that you have nothing to offer. Second chances don't come around all that often. I suggest you take a really close look at it. This is your chance to earn that look in your daughter's eyes, to become the hero that she already thinks you are. It's not about saving our world. It's about saving theirs. Scott, I need you to be the Ant-Man.
Huh. One question. Is it too late to change the name?